Hello everyone, welcome back to BSG Online number 9. I'm your host YatogamiNL, and right now we are going to watch Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide. Randomizer by KillerChair. Say what's up.
Yo. Hi, yes, I indeed am KillerChair. This randomizer is very fun. It is essentially like an open mode randomizer. I'll talk about it when we get started. Um, Things to note before we get started though, I'm running on the rule set that the Worlds Collide community uses as a racing rule set for their league. Ultros League, they labeled it. What this means is just a bunch of stats here and things are kind of set to pretty basic things. To win, I need to recruit 6 characters, get 9 espers, and to unlock the first part of Kafka's Tower, skip. I could get a few more of either. Other than that, I'm just gonna go and then we'll explain whatever I get around to explaining, and we're gonna have a great time. So yeah, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, go. So, step 1 is open the menu, check your characters. What do we have? This is an interesting set of characters. We got Locke, we got Gogo, and we got Umaro, we got Runig, very beefy. We're gonna set up Gogo with a few things that are useful to have. This, I guess. And then we're gonna go by a set of areas where I will pick up things. Actually, we're gonna go World of Ruin Narsh instead of World of Balance. So one of the main mechanics is that every area you can kind of just go to right from the start. And with the characters that you have, certain areas will open up. And since I have Locke right away, the World of Ruin is the faster way to collect things because there's a free item check for Locke. The main checks being characters or espers, sometimes other fairly useful items. But those are the things we're going to be looking for. This tutorial house has 3 items and a monster in a box, which I'm not going to fight just yet, because monsters in boxes are potentially quite dangerous. We need the weapon shop. I usually don't get Locke right away, so it can get a little confusing where to go sometimes. Weapon shop is when you get Locke, you can unlock the doors in World of Ruins, Narsh, and this old man then has an Esper, a Starlet, or a Ragnarok. We will take the Esper because that is kind of required, but the Ragnarok is not completely lost. You can still get the Ragnarok if you do certain other checks. We're not going to do that just yet, but we will be keeping that in mind. Okay, we got the Cursed Shield. Is that an item? No, okay. The Cursed Shield is a shield that gives you a lot of debuffs. It's very annoying, but the number that that NPC gives tells you how many fights you need to survive with the Cursed Shield equipped in order to transform it into the best shield in the entire game, the Paladin Shield. Now this is a very nice spot for some things. That left chest is always empty. That is World of Ruin Narsh emptied. So the first like 10 to 20 minutes, the best runners usually take about 10 minutes, but I'm fairly new still to the randomizer, so I take a little bit longer. But you kind of spend the first chunk of the game just finding loot, finding equipment. There's a bunch of standard locations that you kind of go to pick things up. Yep, the Returner's Hideout is a very good one. So with my current loadout in characters, ooh, fixed ice. That is a very. I'm gonna have to talk about that as well. But with my current loadout and characters, I kind of know the order of things of areas to go through. There we go, hidden chest in the corner there. So the order that I'm gonna be doing is kind of my standard few safe spots, and then I'm going to do Gogo's check, since there are no fights required and quite a few lootable items on the way. Umaro I want to put off a little bit longer, because there's a few other things that you can pick up at the same time as going to Umaro's check. Umaro and Gogo both only having one check, so from the start it seems like it could be fairly linear seed. We're just gonna have to see how that pans out. So, South Figaro is a very interesting place. It is one of the most loot-dense areas in the game. If you get Celis, there's also a free check here. Let's see, Economizer could be useful. Other than that, nothing that I really care about grabbing here. Shop inventories are also randomized. But South Figaro also has another fun thing in that you can loot the outside area twice. Once in the World of Ruin, once in the World of Balance. Decent armor, nothing super important yet. See, also nothing super important in the shop. So far the shops have been kind of a bust. I'm gonna go in here, pick up another item. Trident. Oh, hello. My D-pad on my controller is a little bit fidgety every now and then. I might need a new controller sometime. And we're here, we're gonna be looking for some basic things to bring along. Some consumable items to get rid of status effects. Phoenix Downs I'll pick up later once I get some more useful things. But there's a lot of consumables that you want to kind of grab a few of, just in case you get hit by status effects when you really don't want to get hit by status effects. And we're just going to be cruising, picking up way more items here. So, I'm a big fan of randomizers, and this has kind of been one of the more recent-ish ones. I kind of started with this one like half a year ago, I think. And I've been playing one almost every week, sometimes multiple a week. So have a great time with it. It is surprisingly easy to pick up, honestly. I was kind of intimidated starting at first with this randomizer, because it's a RPG game. That's gotta be very confusing, right? But really it wasn't too bad, and that is in part due to the great documentation that the Worlds Collide community has put up on their getting started, like their guides page and all that. They even have like a handful of like seeds that they had one of their people play through and talk about how to kind of go over beginner strategies and such. And I kind of watched a few of those and just very slowly made my way through my first few randomizers of this. But honestly though, the Worlds Collide community has been really good at just making everything very readable and easy to figure out. They're also very helpful if you do end up asking questions to them. Ooh, Excalibur. So yeah, definitely if you're looking into playing an interesting Final Fantasy randomizer, this one is very cool, very fun, and people are super helpful in getting started with it. Now, we did find both the Dragon Horn and the Fixed Dice. These are two very desirable items, in my opinion. The Fixed Dice is a little... I'll just simplify it by saying it rolls 3 different numbers on 3 dice, and those determine kind of a set damage of... like, set amount of damage. And the great thing about the Fixed Dice is that it is entirely armor piercing. That old man getting in the way there. NPCs do like to get in the way. So there's a lot of enemies in the game that I'm gonna start equipping now. Hold on, let me... Yeah, you equip that, good. Nothing much for you guys yet. We're gonna sort our inventory so I can sell things. I'll talk more about this stuff in a moment. Gotta make sure I figure things out a little bit. Shield. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the Cursed Shield. It tends to be very risky. Atlas Armor, Wall Ring, I'll keep. Dragon Horn, Barrier Ring. I don't care about Thief Glove. The rest is useful enough. Because we want to have 2 sets of earrings. Magic is very useful, and doubling up on earrings is great. So yeah, fixed ice, very good item to have. We really enjoy seeing that pretty much always. Shurikens, great. So we don't have a throwing character right now, but if you find a shop with shurikens, get like 20 or 30, depending on how many you tend to use. But shurikens are also neutral damage, armor piercing, very useful. We're also still looking for dried meat, just in case we get Gao, because that'll give us a free check. We'll get 6 potions is a nice starting amount. Sleeping bags, I'll just spend the rest of my money on for now. Sleeping bags, if you know Final Fantasy, there's an item called Tent, which fully heals all of your characters when on a save point around the overworld. Sleeping bags are single character for that, but the good thing about it is that you can very quickly mash them out and you don't have to sit through the animation. Now I'm still kind of looking for some more useful things here and there, so I'm going to be checking a few more looting spots. Don't want to be looting too much longer, but we haven't seen crazy stuff yet.
Sorry, can I interrupt you a little bit?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
Before, while you are looting, I just want to remind you that there is a incentive, bid war going on Pokemon Scarlet. It actually has 2 of them. It has the one for keep or release the legendary Pokemon, which name I cannot pronounce, and then we have the other one. It's the name choice, and there is one right now with 7 euros. So maybe if you got one of your own, you know, you can get it over there. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, you can do your looting.
Yes, loot's very important. We like loot. The warp stones to teleport out of certain areas, and I'll grab like 6 Phoenix Downs for now. We don't have a lot of money because we kind of just only been selling things and picking things up. But that's not too much of a problem. Gold hairpin could be very useful later. We shall see. Right, the dragon horn. That's the thing we picked up earlier. There are 2 items that are very useful for characters that you don't really know what to do with much, as my opinion. If you have a character that's just there in the party, you can always set him up as a dragoon with the dragon horn and the dragon boots. One of those 2, the dragon boots, make you get the jump command instead of the fight command, and the other one gets you 2 to 4 stabs after a jump. Now I'm gonna go to... Oh, I'm actually gonna go down to only 1 character for a second. This might seem weird, but this is a thing you do for Gogo's check, because we're going to Gogo's Cave, and Gogo's Cave has an enemy that we need to get absorbed by. He's gonna slurp us down into the world below. Zone Eater and Golf. And if you have multiple characters, it just takes a lot longer. So whenever you do this, make sure you only got 1 character. And we're gonna equip another Moogle Charm. And then we're gonna be cruising through here with these annoying fellas. We hope they just stay out of our way, but they can bump you off the platform. They are also RNG. There you go. It's fine. Getting knocked down once isn't too bad because there are 2 chests. But it is a thing that you just kind of gotta keep in mind. They are pure RNG. No way to influence them whatsoever. And they can absolutely waste a lot of time if they want to. That's too bad. Turned around again. So we're just gonna be chilling here, listening to that wonderful theme. Hello. Out of the way, out of the way. Okay. Now you can go there. Please, go to the right, go to the right, go to the right. Yes. I'm not even gonna bother with that last chest there. One item. If they play nice, that's good, but they don't necessarily want to play nice. Alright, so I'm gonna be a little bit careful here. I'm gonna be trying to do this fast enough. There we go. So getting crushed here gets you a game over immediately. Should be this tile. That's safe. Yes. And then we load this and get out of here. Now there's one chest here that you can do an extra loop around for. For now I'll do that. But if you're further into the run and you're doing this check, this is not really worth it. It's for one item. In this case is an antidote, so that indeed was not worth it. But behind this door we will have our check. Oh, whoops, jump down. Need to jump left. There we go. Yep. And it is Shadow, brilliant. Shadow has Dan's good stats, that's a really good Shadow. Love to see the man. Shadow unlocks some very desirable locations to go to. So we have a party. We're going to set everybody to the back row because that gives everybody, I think, 25% damage reduction just outright. What do we have in our equipment right now? We'll give you just some decent enough things, I guess. Fight damage, great. You also get that. With your running shoes, you can get ribbon. You can get earrings for now. What was our Esper? We had Starlet, who has a Whirlwind and Mute and HP plus. Mute's fine, other than that we don't really care about finding all that. And now I'm gonna... I think I'm just gonna go for the fairly basic Kefka at Narsh check. Actually no, we're gonna go Tunnel Armor. That's quicker. Kefka at Narsh, like the Moogle defense thing, is a check that I like to do early because if that is your progression, then that can be kinda mean if you skip that for a long time. Okay, what do we got? Get some fairly basic enemies, which is what we're looking at. We got Snowman Jazz, why not? Gonna just be attacking. So dance, as you when you have a character with dance, you kind of get a random dance from the start, maybe two if you're lucky. There we go. We have a weapon that has a potential to instant kill. Umaro has a chance to ignore damage on attacks. Gonna be mimicking, why not? Pretty good dance attack, honestly. Quite happy seeing that one. So the reason why I'm taking a random encounter now is in a moment we'll get a free heal spot anyway, and we do want to have some XP before going into like boss fights. If you arrive at your basic level 3, it can be a problem. And one of you learned X-Zone, so we do have a character with natural magic. Natural magic being Terra and Celis have like magic that they naturally learn in the game. And those properties have been shuffled around to characters. I think, if I recall correctly, this guy can be quite annoying, so let's not. I don't remember all of the enemies off the top of my head, but there's a few that at least visually give me the clue of, I think they're ones that we do not want to fight. So we're gonna just set up another Snowman Jazz. Just be attacking again and mimicking here. So yeah, all of the abilities from all the characters are also shuffled between all the characters. So there's a chance we can get like Mog with Rage or Mog with Tools. You just never know what you're gonna get. So that really, along with the slightly randomized stats, makes it so that every run you kind of have to figure out different ways of approaching everything. And these enemies are simple enough that I just feel like it's a good one to kind of go over. Me having a attack that confuses enemies along with the dance setup. With some decent damage in the dance as well, actually, so I'm quite happy with that. Okay, I think with those couple of fights we are good to... Yeah, that's definitely good enough. We'll be re-equipping the Moogle Charm. Picking up a few more chests along the way. And that noise right there is the tunnel armor. Bosses, of course, are all randomized as well. So there's always a chance of getting bosses we cannot beat, which would be very unfortunate. Here's our free heal, and here's the boss. Who are we getting? You got an Ultros fight. There's all of the standard Ultros fights, all 4 of them have been shuffled as well, so this fight should be no problem at all. Let me also meanwhile pull up a little sheet. I have a sheet there of like information on bosses, so that if I encounter one that I know is annoying, I can quickly glance over, look up their weaknesses, and deal with it accordingly. Let's see, yeah, one of them learned Poison, X-Zone. X-Zone is a very useful one. X-Zone is an instant kill move, which is a very desirable move to have, because a couple of attacks from the final boss fight can be insta-killed. Now, we don't really have a lot of great attacks just yet, so we're kind of just relying on whatever our dance moves are, and Umaro dishing out good attacks. I still haven't checked who can equip the fixed dice. And I want you to not use that attack, but want you to use the other ones, Mr. Shadow. Should be nearly dead, though. So sadly, 2 of our dance moves are... Ultros is immune to them. We're just... Oh, he's backing up. Also, why does Locke look like a Moogle? That is because he is wearing the Moogle suit armor. Oh, an actual attack coming out of this Ultros fight. It really should not have much health left. Just in case. We're gonna be healing Amaro. If he survives. Okay, does, good. Gogo is a funny character, because Gogo you can set up with any abilities that your other party has. Which kind of makes him the perfect final party member in your squad. There we go. That took longer than I wanted to, but we are basically just getting started with bosses. And we're getting Magicite Odin. Odin also is a very useful one. Stamina, Haste 2, and Flare. Okay. To grab the heal again. And then I'm going to be thinking where I'm going next. I think I might now go to the Narsh checks. So, you will see me save fairly regularly, and that is because if something is bad, I like to just be able to exit out, reset, and be on my way doing checks that I can actually do. Oh. Let's see, what do we have here? Man-Eater... nothing super special. I will be continuing to check shops here and there. Because if we find things like elemental shields, or very good weapons, or even some use items, Revivifies are very good. New chairs, we got remedies are in dried meat. There we go. In case we get Gao, we now have dried meat to get that check done. So, heading up through the Narsh mines, we're gonna just be doing the Kefkai Narsh fight, so the defense thing. Hold on, I did not. Let me check for a moment. Does it reappear? Okay, I think there might be nothing on the Umaro check. That hole is supposed to show you a character if there is a character there. However, I don't quite recall if it is just in the World of Ruin that you see that or in both Narshes. Either way, that hole you can check whether or not there's a useful thing there. Okay, who do we have here? We have Terra. Fantastic. We love to find Terra. Terra is genuinely one of the most useful characters in the game, both for her checks and for just her being useful in general. She's very good in her stats. Super balanced character. Hey look, it's Dr. Eggman. What is he doing in this game? Dr. Eggman's commanding an army of human soldiers? Crazy. This seems very unlike him. We must investigate further. So yeah, you can set up a certain amount of custom sprites for characters. I've just done Eggman for this one, but you can change the sprites of the soldiers themselves. You could change the sprites on all of your characters, even their portraits, and change the color palettes. Very fun. Hey, another Ultros fight! How fun! We now know not to dance against Ultros, at least not the dance that we have. Do we have any other... We got haste. Nah. Gonna have to keep fighting. Umaro at least doing nice chunky damage. We're just gonna be attacking. We're hoping to get some espers with better spells to teach. Because currently the best... We have Flare, which is good. We got a few other useful things. But we do want to have like the main elemental spells, like Fire 2, Ice 2, Bolt 2. Bio is a very good one to have. Ooh, level 3 Muddle. Usually this fight dies so quickly that I'm not at all affected by it, but this time we're just not a multiple of level 3. So that still doesn't affect us. We definitely need some beefier spells and things. But at the very least, we're getting simple enough fights to get through. Sometimes, yesterday I've had a very rough practice run, and I just got started with a couple of the hardest fights in the game, which is not a good time to start with. This is why we picked the green cherries. Where are my green cherries? I sometimes get very blind. Here we go, right at the top. We do not want to be an imp, it reduces our damage. And now Ultros is casting fire. But at least getting Terra gives me an immediate idea of where to go next. The sealed gate is one of the best spots in the game to loot. And it also is, of course, just a check that we want to grab. Oh, he's still here. I might crack open a wand. Because of this is getting a little ridiculous. Let's just crack open a Thunder Rod. Rods you can break for the sake of doing a hefty amount of damage. I believe it casts like the level 2 spell of its element. There we go. Finally got through that one. And now we will get Terra in our party. Let's hope Terra's got a useful enough ability. If not, her stats should at least carry her through. What do you have? X Magic. That is insane. Love it. X magic is basically you get to cast 2 spells in your turn. So provided we can set up Terra with plenty of useful spells, we have a very strong damage dealer. I will make this guy go away, because he does in fact lock this house and gets us this little bucket for healing. Who had, I think you had Odin, and you Odin had Stamina Plus, Flare and Haste. Yeah, we want to give Terra the Flare. Now we're going to set Terra in the back as well. We're going to be double checking everyone's equipment. We are still missing a fair amount of things. We're going to set up Terra with the earrings. Wait, and then we're going to save and check that monster in a box. Did not mean to save on the bottom slot, but whatever. Oh, hello. Yes. What do we have in here? PM Stalker. Super uninteresting. It's gonna be... we can kill them all in one hit. That's fine. There is an enemy in one of these monsters in box that I really want to see once I get a good setup to kill him, and that is the Katana Soul. And the Katana Soul we want to see because that enemy drops the... I think it's Offering, that's what it's called. And Offering makes it so that you can do ×4 attacks, but at like half the damage or something. It is very good. One of the best physical damage items in the game that we're going to be looking for. Let's see, we have Shadow as well, so we're going to be checking a free check over here. And that is a random soldier man. We also have a little shop here. Just in case we get a tools user, definitely want that. We'll get a few more of these. They are expensive this time around. And more Phoenix Downs. Haven't really been getting lucky on other. Valiant Knife. Valiant Knife is a very strong dagger. I believe it is the strongest dagger in the game. Anybody want to equip that? No, maybe you. And okay, you can equip that. Great. Both being utilized. Let's see, now we're gonna go seal the gate. There's a lot of looting and a lot of walking around. Not super much to talk about here, so if Yato wants to talk about some stuff related to the event, feel free, my guy.
Thank you very much. I have a question afterwards, but first let me remind you, we are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering, a dedicated organization focused on hosting marathons within the Benelux region. We are currently streaming our event, or online event by the way, on BSG Online. Wait, no, on BSG Marathon, I'm sorry, which features runners from across the globe. And also thank you ESA for supporting the event and allowing us to stream on their channel. But I have a question for you, KillerChair.
Yeah.
How do you practice this?
Oh man, you just kind of do it over and over and over. It is literally just repeating it. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a lot of documentation on how to get into this randomizer over on the wiki for the FF6 Worlds Collide. And the biggest thing for me was kind of learning menuing. One other game that I used to do speedruns of, One Step from Eden. It's also a game where you just try to menu as fast as possible to save a lot of time. And this kind of boils down to non-stop menuing. So kind of thinking on my prior experience of only having one very short run with a lot of menuing behind it, I don't know, I kind of just love this game and I said, you know, maybe I can do it. We'll see. It's a lot of things to remember, for the most part. Well, actually, we want to remove your ice shield. We want you to have the ice shield. Everybody else gets whatever we got left over. Oh, I did not mean to save there, but that's fine. This is essentially also Monster in a Box. See what we got. General and Pipsqueak, great. I don't care. But yeah, that's just mostly learning this is trying to remember things. Your memory and your like broad knowledge of the game is the biggest source of improvement. I've also always been a huge fan of Final Fantasy VI. It is without a doubt my favorite of the series. So, like, I had prior knowledge in the sense that I beat the game a couple times before. But yeah. It's kind of with every speedrun, repetition, keep doing it. Also, if other people have questions related to the run, feel free to throw them my way and I'll try to answer as best as I can. That chest on the left has nothing useful, by the way, you can just entirely skip it. I do actually have chat open so I can glance at any questions that people have. Okay, this is not a character, which is fine. We only need one character. We mostly need espers now. I think I'll do Zozo next, who matches at Ragnarok. Okay. Let's find out what that one has. Let's menu up and check what does Ragnarok have for us. Life 2, Flare. Yeah, that's also pretty good. It's also got strength on it. You were done with Starlet. The only setting that I changed from base is that little star icon next to the espers whenever you've learned all the spells. That is just to kind of prevent me from getting a headache and figuring out espers when where I want to put them. Let's see. We want to go to Zozo now. That is a nice check with a wonderful song. I love the theme of Zozo. I really don't need to save as much as I'm doing, but I am, so here we are. That rainy, sad skyscraper town. Where everybody's working like clockwork, doing something. So another fun thing that you can do with the randomizer, it is highly customizable. And one of the things you can do, there's like the clock puzzle in the game. Over here in Zozo. And you can actually set that clock puzzle as one of the flags that you need to like do in order to beat the game, or if you simply want to enable the clock puzzle to give you a rare item or any other such thing. There's a lot of fun customizability you can do. Another one, for instance, is the Sealed Cave Ninja we went by earlier, and you can set a setting for saving Sid over at the island, I believe. So you can kind of like craft your own randomizer in what is and isn't required. Okay, next boss fight. Ooh, Hero Ring. Let's quickly go over. That is good to see a few more things go around. You had that. We're gonna give you the Hero Ring. I think it doesn't stack with Atlas Armlet actually, so let's give you a ribbon. Charm, ribbon. One weapon with two hands. Sure, he's already using one weapon. It's an Atlas Armlet. Oh, oops. See any other... Going over if I've got anything worth changing. I'll just give him the running shoes. Alright, boss fight. Who do we have? It's Atma. This could be a potential problem. Let me quickly look for Atma. Where is he? Not Atma weapon. Atma. He can be slowed and absorbs a bunch of elements: poison, wind, earth, and water. You only have haste 2. That is useful though. Ooh, you got fire 3? Okay, sure. I saw that his magic stat wasn't the worst, so that could still... Yeah, there you go. Pretty good chunk of damage. We're just gonna be spamming Fire 2 until we have no mana for it anymore. Sadly, the Fire 2 mana cost is very expensive. Terra's weapon is absorbed. So Terra essentially has to kind of sit this fight out. Gotta just set her to defend, maybe use items if we need to. Okay, you are done with that. You are hurt. This is where the potions are gonna come in handy. There's a lot of or a lot of menuing while fighting and trying to kind of pay attention to as much as possible. We lost tomorrow. Where's my Phoenix Downs? There they are. Still haven't checked the fixed dice. I keep forgetting the fixed dice. Definitely want that to be up. Ooh, crit. Terra, use another potion. There we go. Definitely want to keep Amaro alive for now. Him having a completely armor-ignoring attack is just very nice. Definitely want to... Oh, there we go. Beat him. Fantastic. So a neat little tiny trick that you can do is right before the boss goes away, try to get rid of all your menus. It saves like a couple of frames of time, but hey. Pretty neat. Alright, now we have Ice 2, so that's a nice and solid spell. Very easy to forget that there's 2 chests here. Dragon Boots? We have Dragon Boots and Dragon Horn. We can make somebody a Dragoon. We have Realm, aka the Murder Child. With an absolutely beefy magic stat. Omara's been doing a lot of damage. No, I want controllable characters. So, we have all of the characters that we need. So now we just need to find a lot of Espers. We're gonna go on board the ship for a second. Unequip Amaro. And then we're gonna be setting up Realm with whatever we can give you. Really? That over Valiant Knife? I guess. Oh yeah, fixed dice. Can you use it? No. Can you use it? No. You can use it? Sure. Why not? We gotta have somebody with fixed dice. For the memes. Give you that instead. Earrings, double earrings here. We can set you up to be a Dragoon along with a Dancer. I think that's what I'll do. Dragon Boots and Dragon Horn. There it is. Can you equip any spear? Not that we have. I don't think we have one. Quickly get the full heal and then I'll figure out where to go next. There's a lot of checks over there. There's a lot of like glancing around. Oh, I know a spot that I definitely want to check. Okay, yeah. We are going to World of Ruin. And then we're gonna go down here. There is a little town, I think it's Ten, T-Z-E-N. People pronounce it differently everywhere. Also Moogle Charm, somebody needs to have the Moogle Charm on. Running shoes, a ribbon and Moogle Charm, that'll be better. Moogle Charm you get free right off the start of the game, 3 of them. It prevents you from getting random encounters, which makes the randomizer a lot more chill to run. Okay. That character there can have an Esper. If he does, he'll tell you. By saying, ooh, I got a shiny stone. You want a shiny stone? And we do indeed want all of the shiny stones that we can get. Quick shop check still, just to see if any of them have anything super useful. No, nothing incredible, sadly. Maybe a couple of useful items here. Sleeping bags. Get like 15 of them. Fantastic, then we don't need to rely on full heals anymore all that much. So that check is essentially dead. And I think I'll head into Phoenix Cave now. It's a little bit of a lengthy check, but there's a dragon to fight there. Dragons are a very interesting mechanic on their own. And give a lot of XP, but also a free check at the end as well. I do need to fight more bosses as well, so the dragon we will be fighting for sure. Set one of these up with another Moogle charm. So this is a two-party setup, but since we have Moogle charms, we can kind of just ignore most of it. Walk around. Loot a few chests on the way. Hope to get something nice. But for now, we'll just kind of be walking through this area. So Yato, got anything to say? Now is your chance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright then. We are raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and support everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations will go to Mind. And I'm still confused on what is happening on the screen, but you know, if you are enjoying this, and if you are going to enjoy the next run, the bits are still open, which is, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I literally googled up how to pronounce this. You can keep or release Ogrepon, and you can have your own name, or a name in whatever you're thinking about, as one of these donation incentives. So while I'm being confused, I will still watch how KillerChair is going to solve this world's collision.
Yes. Key point to being a speedrunner is to stay hydrated, of course. But yeah, if anybody really has any questions at all, feel free to drop them in chat. Also, Yato, if you are confused about anything specific.
I mean, I'm confused about everything. Like, what are we even doing? And why are we jumping on rocks?
Well, we're trying to find espers. Because the espers both give us a lot of spells to learn. We can summon the espers for various things. But also, we want espers because those are what lock the final dungeon of the game, leading up to the final boss.
Interesting. So they are like keys.
Yes, pretty much. They are keys with a lot of extra use to them.
So we're getting keys and the Albert Heijn bonus card. That's crazy.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's see how many. Heal everybody up here. We're fairly low level to be fighting a dragon, but I'm sure everything will go just fine. Sweats nervously. I'm hoping that it is one of the easier dragons. Hello, sir. Gold dragon should be doable. You have not learned any magic yet. Oh yeah, you are our dragoon now. So do yeet yourself into orbit. Did we have any spells on you? Yes, absolutely. Ice 2. Did double cast that. And Realm not having much yet is just gonna be... well, I guess not healing Terra. Gonna be reviving Terra in a little bit. While we will be relying on the other characters. There you go, there's Fixed Ice doing a ton of damage. Got a very good roll on that. Fixed Ice is one of my favorite games, one of my favorite items in the game. I used to not like it all that much, but the more that I run into bosses that can just annihilate my runs, the more I like having fixed ice, at least in the back pocket. That's the lowest possible roll. And that is, I think, realm down. Yeah. Jumping again. Could probably heal up Terra. Yeah, because that guy's reflecting things. Or attacking back. If the other two survive, there you go. Now, all of the XP is going to go to Shadow and Law. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. We at least beat the dragon. Gets a couple of our characters to learn a lot, and we get an extra little check for our Ragnarok. We do like Ragnarok. Very powerful sword. And we combine both of our parties on these buttons to drop the last rock and get the check at the end of the cave. I think next up what I'll do is I'll go to Floating Continent, because that's multiple checks in a row. Also multiple boss fights, so it's a bit of a gauntlet. But hey, there we go, there's an Esper. We got Tarado. You back in, you back in. Go. Yeah, world balance. Then we go here. I do want to save before going into the Floating Continent because of it being multiple things in a row. I don't want to like lose all of my progress from the Phoenix Cave as well. There's definitely still bosses that can really screw us over. We also have... Hold on, I'll actually do another check first, because this one is quite fast. This is one of Realm's checks. Every character like opens up a couple of areas to go to. Let's see, you were not done with Odin yet, were you? You were, okay. Dorado has Flare Pearl and Life 2, very good. You could learn that, sure. You already learned that, you've got nothing equipped. Why don't you have anything equipped? Here. Actually, want to see what did Ragnarok have. You were done with that as well, so give some spells to the girl. There we go. And into the cave we go. We can actually also see whether or not this is a character or something else. It is not a character. Since we are mostly looking for Espers, we like not seeing a character here. But if you're still starved for characters and you see like Sabin walking around here or whatever, then that is very good. So yeah, that's how quick this check is. We already got the boss here. This Dullahan though, and I do tend to forget his weakness. Dullahan is weak to fire, absorbs ice. You do not have anything there yet. And steel to see if you got anything nice. Weak to fire, we do have flare. And fire 3. And we can even double cast flares. There's something I haven't even explained at all yet, is when you're in a menu like this, what I'm doing right now, like beyond the main menu, the boss's progress bar towards getting a new attack doesn't advance. Like that is a counter attack, I believe. So you can kind of just, if you queue up a lot of attacks on your characters, kind of go through menus and try to keep that as generous as possible in your favor. Now let's see, we're just going to be casting more flares because we have them. More fire 3. So those two are queued up, so I'll just be chilling here for a moment. That is 40, and that's 20, it does absorb that. So we're gonna cast it regularly. We don't want to be forced to cast an ice spell after the main cast. And everybody's good enough, I think. I could also use jump on my guy here, but it really wasn't necessary. And we just annihilated that man because I basically told him you don't get to do all that much. Olahan is down. And what do we get out of it? Get an Alumina. Okay, that is a very strong weapon. Gotta give that to you. Alumina is often said to be the best weapon in the game, and it might very well be. I don't know the exact stats of it. It is a holy weapon. It gives a lot of stats across the board, and we do like that. Now, you can warp out here immediately, but I like to grab 2 more chests in here. Up on this little northern path, just in case. I do tend to play it fairly safe still, which is why even when I get all of my checks ready, I might still opt to do a couple additional fights to get some levels going. Because I have had attempts where going to Kafka's Tower at level 30 was an option, and let me tell you, those did not go all that well for me. So, Floating Continent. We got a few random encounters before a boss fight. Right after we beat the boss, another boss will happen. After we beat that boss, we get to the actual continent itself, and then there's 2 more bosses to fight after that. So it really is a lengthy set of things to do. Not for a moment you had fixed dice. I keep forgetting the fixed dice, even though I like talking about how good it is. I'm just not used to getting good, that good of the items here. Oh, a Realm did get hurt there. Got a free Phoenix down out of that fight. You can run from these fights, which I probably will be doing from now. There we go. You don't even have to move in order to get the encounters. Let's actually just use Warp Stone here, because not everybody was very high up on the progress bar. Let's warp our way out of the fight. Smoke bombs can also be used to escape fights and are specifically designed for escaping, but I tend to stock up on Warp Stones anyway. These are pretty quick and easy, as we noticed earlier. Might just quickly see if it survives the heal realm. And then just kill. Oh, there comes Shadow with the Illumina, doing 1300 damage this tab. That can happen up to 4 times with 2 to 4 times with Dragoon setup we give him. And over there we got somebody delivering our best friend Ultros, who today is we got things fixed.
Hey,
We good?
we're good.
Yeah, right on time for everybody to see that second boss here go down. Hooray! That's the second out of the two. I hope you didn't miss too much of the audio at least, I'm not sure. But welcome to the floating continent. We have an Esper. Brilliant. Golem.
Box.
Yes, okay, Golem is perhaps one of the best, if not the best one to have in the randomizer. With Fire 2, Imp, brilliant. Love to see Golem. What are you still learning from Odin? Nothing. We'll set you up with that. Unless you... what have you got? Ragnarok. Claire, do I want to teach you Terrado stuff? Actually, yes. Doing a little bit of managing characters so that our caster has plenty of spells to cast. How are you in Starlet? You were done on Starlet. That gets HP plus, we'll just keep that. And you got either Odin or Ragnarok. We'll give you Ragnarok, great. Everybody's full on health, no. Let's just use a tent for now so I can breathe and drink some good old water. I don't know exactly what I said while we were gone, so I hope that all is still as clear as I can make it. Let's see. Thunder Shield, yo. Give you that Thunder Shield. Anybody else? Yeah, I mean, Ragnarok is really good. Fixed eyes, though. You Illumina, you? No? Damn. What's the stat difference between the two? Oh no, wait, that's Excalibur. Completely fine then. Yep, no, we're good. Fantastic. Grab a few more things. I think we're pretty much good to go. Here's a monster in a box. If it's Katana Soul, then we're happy. If not, then we're not happy. This is... nope, we're gonna run away from this one. There we go. So, we're gonna do this little floating continent puzzle. I saw that the enemy did get our characters blinded, so we might need to take care of the status effect. We're just gonna be walking around for a bit. So if Yato wants to tell people about something or, you know, any such thing.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes. My bad. Okay. Want to go to on-site speedrunning events? Don't worry. Our brothers in the United Kingdom are hosting UKSG Red 2024 in Glasgow. That runs on January 27th and 28th. They'll be raising money for Crisis. And don't worry about it, because, you know, if you have the opportunity to go, it's gonna be fun. Because I'm there.
Nice.
Totally not a shameless plug or something. No.
Go watch Yato's run.
Appreciate it. No, but if you have the chance to go and to support the people over there, and yeah, Crisis.
Everybody's favorite boss fight, the Piranhas. This is pure RNG, and we're just gonna have to beat up Piranhas until the actual boss shows up. It sucks, but sometimes it wants to... There we go. Cool, it shows up quick. Hell yeah. That can actually, like, take a minute or so. They just really, like, keep on spawning, and it's so annoying. But this time it showed up nice and easy, nice and quick. Very nice and quick fight. Love to see it. One more fight at the end of the continent. Of course, our evil villain will now appear before us very quickly with a very short version of the cutscene that you're used to. Try talk, brilliant. Here's Dr. Eggman conspiring with Emperor Gestal. And Dr. Eggman decided science isn't enough and is now utilizing the power of the gods. And off we go. Now let me very quickly check our lovely new Esper. Brick, Demi, Merton, Shill. Merton is a very powerful spell, but you have to really set up your party to be immune to it, because it hits everybody, including your own team. And I don't like pincer attacks. Let's just use another warp stone. Let's get out of here. Time to skedaddle. So there's a few forced encounter spots here. Much like a couple other areas that we haven't even seen at all. Got a side attack, so that's almost basically free runaway. Took a few seconds for the left side to run. You gotta go around bottom here, otherwise otherwise the chunk there disappears. You can still pick up the item if you want. I don't care too much. This is an actual boss fight, but it's one of those that is barely a boss fight. We can just do that. Get hit a little bit, that's fine. Let's see, what is my Esper count at? We're at 6 Espers, is that correct? We'll need a few more then. Yeah, we haven't even checked out World of Ruin, Narshall that much, so there's 3 more potential things to get there. Nice levels. And what's the last check here? It's Strago. We really did not need you to show up, old man. Welcome, what do you have? Tools. Awesome. Very useful, but my party is currently kind of decided. Strago is one of those characters that a lot of people don't really like to see show up, because his checks take long or are annoying. So, like, if he was in a spot where I really didn't want to... Like, if he was in a easier, quicker spot, I would have probably just reset there, so that I didn't have to deal with Strago's checks and just get all the other checks that I have open. Like, anytime when I have Strago in the party from the start, I'm already annoyed. He can be useful, because his stats aren't the worst. He's got pretty balanced stats, mostly for magic. But tends to be one of the less desirable ones. A very easy rule of thumb to have when playing this randomizer and thinking about what characters you want to have is if you got a female character, they're probably good. Like, all of the ladies, all of them are just great in stats. Great in setup as well. Blue Dragon. Okay, don't think I have... Oh, there we go, you are dead. You have life too, you do have life too. Get that Moogle back up. Speaking of Moogles, if we actually had Mog instead of Locke in a Moogle suit, that is another character that I'm always happy seeing. Mog is always wonderful, balanced stats and a couple of... Well, a pretty good check. A couple of checks, really. I'm gonna bring you back. Realm was the one with... That was... Yeah, Realm had the Thunder Shield equipped. Not sure if you've learned... Nope, not yet. We're just gonna cast a flare with you. These big spells like Flare and Burl do have a long cast time, but I don't really have a lot of other great spells to cast. So we're kind of stuck on long animations for big damage. Luckily, I believe they do ignore armor and such. Yeah, there you saw we learned Bolt. We got a Scimitar from that fight, and we got a Behemoth suit, one of the best armor pieces in the game. Quickly see if anybody wants to wear that. Set you up with your fixed dice again. And nobody wants to wear it. We do have a realm with a snow muffler, which is good. Remove the ice shield, set you up with the ice shield. And set you up with the thunder thing. Healing. Save that again. And off we go to Tritalk to see what boss fight we got here. So we'll ruin Narsh if you have Umaro and Locke. You can kind of do all of the checks here. I don't remember which one of these tentacles has what damage absorption, but they all absorb a different element. I find them very annoying. But we're gonna see if we can just make quick work of them. That one is at least not immune to fire. They also attack right before dying. Let's see if any of these are immune to fire. Yes, they are. Bottom right one. I could look it up on my little cheat sheet, but I'm powerful enough at this point that I don't really specifically care. We're just gonna kinda beat him up with whatever we have. They like to grab characters, which is why you really don't want to do this on 2 or 3 characters. There are flag sets that people run whereby you start with 2 characters, which can be very annoying. Accidentally hit a normal attack, but I think this might already be enough. Nice fixed dice roll. So when it comes to saving Shadow, there isn't really a saving Shadow per se. There's just the character at the end of the floating continent. You get it. Because I really want to make sure that you do not get soft locked in this by, for instance, forgetting to pick up a crucial character for progression. So we did get another Esper here. We're almost good to go. This one is Cure 3. Yes, please. A healing spell. Hello. Where were you in the other seeds that I played? Scarlet, let's see. Nope. Is there any 1 HP plus speed? No, I'll keep you on Starlet. Just keep your HP growth. And you have that. Or that. Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna go here. Grab another monster in a box. It's a Spectre, not really interesting. But we'll kill it anyway. Shouldn't be too much of a problem to get down. We have the Murder Child with decent spells now. Gotta fall down this hole to get into the room that we need to be. Now we're far enough in the run that I don't really pick up many chests anymore. But if it's that close along the route, then like, why not? Yep. So, final check of the area. This is remove the Magicite. Yes, that's a Magicite, and that puts us at 8 Magicite. So that means we only need 1 more Esper, and then we're good. Not sure where I want to go for that one, though. I think the Cave on the Veldt is a good one. And hello, Chardanook. welcome to Waiting, the boss fight. Also, if you see me glancing up, that's because I've got a monitor up there where I've got the map of the game with notable checks and all that. So we can't really do much while she's in this form. Gotta wait till they do this. And then we can start the nuking of the boss. Okay, everybody's ready, so we're just gonna sit here in this menu. Almost 5k in damage. It attacks, counterattacks with a thing that Terra just absorbs. Get another 6 dice hit, not a very high one. I'm gonna sit here again for a little bit. Not sure where I learned Fire 2 from, maybe Terra also had something for that, but that's fine. Got 3 stabs, we've got 4 stabs, very nice, and that probably will kill the boss, great. Easy fight. Let's see, what else do we have? We could also do the Welk fight, which is quick. Go. Trying to see where I want to go, because I also do want to fight some more bosses. Because we're not quite at a comfortable level yet. I think I'm at like 32 or something, 34 maybe? Ideally, I'd like to be level 40 myself, but it should be doable earlier on. So we're going to take our free heal here in the little shack that we went to earlier. Little tutorial house. And let's see, can we search the skies? There's level 35, okay. We don't have search the skies, I don't quite remember how to unlock that. Yeah, we're gonna do the Veld Cave. New. Let's see what boss fight awaits in here. We're actually making a really good pace. I'm quite happy with how things are going. Again, yesterday's run, practice run that I had, was a very rough one. I had no healing spells, and I had some strong items, but I just kind of had to heal entirely through items, and the bosses that showed up were very annoying early on. There we go. This is an undead boss, undead monster in a box. And a Revivify instantly kills it. Getting us Tiger Fangs. Don't think we need him per se, but die so quickly that it's all about as fast as running away. Or using a Warp Stone or such things. Now there's a chest down below here, but again, don't really care about too many items anymore. And over there we have an Esper, so we are essentially in go mode. However, I will still do an extra couple of fights. It could get me the Kafka's Tower skip, but specifically I want more XP. Need my characters to be just a little beefier to hit with a little higher damage. And here we have the wonderful tunnel armor. This thing is going down real quick. It's weak to thunder. And this might already kill it. Yeah, there you go. This is one of the earliest boss fights in the game, so it's always fun seeing that mid to late in the run. Got an elixir for it, which is always a useful healing item. We did not at any point in time get... ooh, Siren. Pet the dog. There we go. Little woof. You don't have to do that, but kind of have to do that if you know what I mean. There's a dog. We're good on that. We're good on this. Quickly seeing if there's anything useful in the shops here. Who knows, I might find another ridiculous something. Actually, you know what? We got a lot of money now. Let's pick some remedies up, just in case we get hit by a really annoying status effect. Or multiple status effects. There's few things that can happen. We're not too much lower on health. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be going to the dragon at the opera house. The dragons always get you a good chunk of... Hello, where? There it is. A good chunk of XP. And that's basically all I'm after now before heading into the final boss fights. Go, don't press the wrong switch or whoops! Oh no! Okay, Storm Dragon. This one is ironically weak to thunder. With a name like that. Oh really? That spell? Damn right. That's a... Ow. Zap. And... So while level 2 spells, or level 3 spells are very strong, level 2 spells perfectly serve the purpose of just killing bosses generally. There we go, and that's a pretty quick and easy fight there. Is there anything else that I can go to for a quick and easy fight? Could do Abbott's Rock for funsies. Force armor. Alright, that's also useful. And the cat hood. Yay, cat hood is very good. Let's see how much damage you do with Excalibur now. I think that's actually a good thing to do. Also running out of sleeping bags. So we're now level 38. So I think going to Abbott's Rock here might just put us up to 40 if we get a decent enough boss fight. This can be annoying because it is RNG, but we need to collect 20 pieces of coral in this cave. I'm already regretting my decision. Up. No, nothing here. Okay. Okay, if we find the exit, I'm just leaving because it's... Okay, there we go. 5. We need 20. That's 10. That's 11. 16. 18. That's 20. And 21 for good measure. Now we just need to find the chest again. These teleporters are just random. You kinda just gotta hope. Wait, hold on, what? Did I not? Do you need 22? Have I bamboozled myself? I'll just... Oh boy. I thought it was 20 or 21. Alright, guess we're back to 8. Greedy chest. And...
Is there any time to say something while you're
Sure.
doing this? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I just got a donation from KillerChair, which is 25 euros, saying, dang, KillerChair has really got this run locked down. Without a shadow of a doubt. Good luck and let's go. and that donation is going towards the Bit War. And he put it in release, which now has a lead of 35 euros.
Oh my god, these teleporters. I need like 2 or 3 more. Kind of lost count, but that's fine. Also, that donation missed one pun at the end, a very obvious one. If you're gonna say "Let's go" with Final Fantasy character names, at least make it "Let's Go Go."
Well,
I
he
do love
spelled
myself some pun donors, though.
they spelled "go" with an A and a U.
Oh, Gao.
Gao.
Ah, okay, I gotcha. I'm picking up what they're putting down. These teleporters are very dumb. Come on, man. I just want a boss fight. Want a little bit more? I'll just leave. Heck it. Screw this. We'll just go to Kefka's Tower. We'll just try. This might be a little risky, but I think it'll be fine at level 38. We don't have to skip, so we do have to fight additional bosses anyway. Alright, into the tower we go. Now, time to determine who goes where, which is kind of a thing that I haven't really put much thought into. I think I want you in the third party with... want this setup. Like you jumping together. I think this is good. You have to split up the party here to get through the Kefka's Tower. So you have to really figure out which of your main characters go where. And the right side has the most fights going on, so I'd like to pick 2 characters there. With the good ones. And so, because we have extra characters, those are going to be the ones holding on to the Moogle charm. And we're not really going to bother with much of their equipment. Although I could, like... Yeah, you know what? Let's just do whatever, just to see if it helps them survive an attack. They are mostly there to support. So, surviving attacks is what we want them to do. Okay, you stand here, wait for the rest to flip some switches. You should still have the Moogle charm, great. I'll set you up with some things again. Alright. Was it this way? This is just a chest. I remember there being a certain door that I tend to forget to go through. Yeah, you can't take an additional optional fight there, but with just my Dragoon character. Don't want to take too much risks. Nope, this way. Gotta look at the conveyors. Oh, was there... No, that's just a chest. This is that room that I often have forgotten to go into, which is really awkward. It's kind of essential to make the other party continue. No. Tempted. Okay, one party to the end. Gonna set up these 2. One of you 2. You got a Moogle charm right now. So that's good. And on we go. Again, still picking up a few of these. Who knows, there might be a mega elixir in there or something. We also got to keep in mind that Terra, I think, is the only one currently that has Cure 3 learned. Let's actually check. Have you learned it yet? No, you're still learning it. I'll actually continue with this party first then. Because if I can teach Cure 3 to another character and not have to rely on one character to survive everything, that might be a... Oh wait, we do need to actually continue with the other party first, because we need to hit that switch. Right, first boss fight here. Who do we got? We got... the Kef guy at Narsh fight. How simple. This is gonna just kind of get deleted. How much damage did you do with a hit? Kind of tempting to put the fixed dice back on. Yeah. With fixed dice, this would be over quicker for sure. Flare. There we go. Bit longer animation, but chunkier damage. I'm a little nervous for the final boss fight, but we'll see how that's gonna go. There we go, and off he goes. Getting us some XP. Moving on. Now don't forget to hit, where's that? The switch. Boop. And we're gonna bring you up. Wait, yeah, we need... no, through the door. I'm trying to think of how to tackle the Kefka's fight, but we got two characters here, let's take that extra fight. Two good characters here. The Red Dragon. I should have really swapped Locke's weapon for this, but alright. Let's see, was Red Dragon weak to anything in terms of status effects? Red Dragon... Poison, muddle, and slow. Better off just nuking him. Realm can handle it. Let's see... Yep, there we go. Okay, don't need to heal. Very nice. Get rid of our menus. Big extra XP there. And an aura lens. We could check if Locke or if Shadow can equip the aura lens. Being our Dragoon currently and all that. Door opened up. Get these two out of the way in advance. Go down here. Push the weight onto the switch there, and then head back up to the switch up above. It's a little puzzling of sorts. Not too hard, they're just trying to build some dramatic tension. So we have 3 bosses coming up, or 4 bosses actually. The middle party's gonna have to deal with an extra fight. And after that it is time for the final boss. So if the host has anything to read out, now would be a good time.
Thank you very much. Stay updated with our events by following us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle BSG Marathon. Get behind the scenes looks of the event and stay up to date with the latest news on our marathons, events, and more. You can also check the YouTube channel in case you missed it.
Cool. Alright. Boss 1 out of 4. This is normally where the Guardian stands. Today we have Magimaster. That is potentially really annoying. I don't think we have a Berserk thing. How am I gonna tackle this? Reflect is a way to deal with it. I really should have set lock up with the fixed ice here, because then we could just ignore his physical defense. Magimaster has insane physical defense. So we really want to hit him with whatever element he uses, because that is what he's currently weak to, if I recall. There we go. And then the wall changes his element, and he does it again. Now we do have Reflect, so we can kind of try and bait him into doing attacks. Maybe Steel. Now that's annoying, because we cannot reflect that. That's fine. That's not fine. How many elixirs did I have? Where are my elixirs even? Because my X potions ran out. This is... oh, I got 4 of them. Okay, I really don't want to use those right now. Kinda short on good items here. I could guess. But he used fire attack, so flare should hit. Locke is really not feeling too good. Now he's using an ice attack. Yeah, we're just gonna hope that Realm does it. If not, we'll be set back by a bit. There we go. Luckily, we are well ahead of time. Does this also ignore element of his barrier? Don't quite recall. Really sucks to not have a lock gain XP there. Okay, it doesn't. Good to know. He's using Gigavolt right now, so we can try and bolt him. We might take a death here. Depending on if we can... Oh, no? Right. That's probably a death then. Yeah. Alright. Getting set back a little bit longer. It sucks. I should have accounted for Magimaster, honestly. Can't have a really good run with something upsetting like that showing up. It went too well so far. Alright, let's go back to right over here. Right before this boss fight, so that is quite a bit back, but it is what it is. I'm just giving everybody a lot more time to drop your donations, because we are in fact raising money for a great cause. And I really gotta remember to equip the fixed ice again. It has been saving my ass, and I haven't really given it much thought outside of the battles where I get stuck on it. Do your flares do? There we go, escaping again. Now, you know what? Let's head on back. Sleeping bags. Save that again. Alright, also set you up with your fixed dice. Cool. I'm probably still gonna end up casting... There we go. we're gonna end up casting my reflects. Did I kill this dragon? I did, didn't I? Yeah, let's take that. Red dragon again. But at least we have 6 dice now with potentially more damage if our rolls are good. And armor piercing, and of course Realm doing an absolute load of damage. So since we have a bit of time, I'll just tell people once again that it's really it's really a weird thing how easy it is to have gotten into this randomizer. The resources on the Worlds Collide pages, you can easily find it by googling Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide. There's a lot of guides and things that are super clear and easy to read. So I absolutely recommend looking into that if you think this randomizer looks fun, because it is. Okay. Terra, which I haven't moved yet. And up way. You know what? Let's see what's in here. Hey, an elixir, great. Actually taking that right now. So in we go, let's bring you to this end. Let's go over here, push the thing, and head up to the switch. You first. Oh, this time we got you on the left side. Because I ran that way. You know what? We'll see how this goes then. Change of plans. What do we have here? Let's quickly see. Magic. Fight can be replaced. What do we have? Steel, kind of magic. X magic. X magic. No, tools. Yes. We had you set up with that. HP plus is good to have right here. Alright, here we go. We want you to use flash. Oh, and those two are immediately dead. Oh, this is a problem. I really not have Berserk. This might be another death. See if we can get Gogo up. We can get Gogo to keep using tools, and that's at least armor piercing damage. Nope, you're gonna just do AoEs again. Alright. I'm gonna see if this does damage. No, we're gonna have to take another reset. And then be smart about moving Lock and Realm. Of course it had to be Magimaster that throws a wrench in my plans. This run was so good all the way up to Magimaster. But that is sadly the nature of things. Randomizers can be very cruel and unforgiving sometimes. Yeah, we do want that XP. Do that again. I did indeed forget the fixed ice again. Worst place to meet him absolutely is. Anywhere else in the game you can kind of decide, you know what? Not in the mood for Magimaster today. These two again. I can think of if there's any other... Do I have any... Dorado? No. If I had like a spell like Meteor, that could work. Because that's elementless piercing damage. Okay, it's that again. Bring you up. And then we gotta bring these up again. If only there was a save point right before that spot. The other annoying thing is, even if I had like the Kafka's Tower skip thing, it still would have put me right before these statue bosses. So I would still have had to do it. There's just no way around Magimaster. Let's see, so if I go left, then that closes up. I think I want to go left, right? Brain, please. Thinking is hard. And often wastes time, but yes, we do want this party first. Okay, we gotta heal up our team. I could do one of the other bosses first and then save right after. I'll probably do that. That is actually a better idea. So let's go down with you first. Oh yeah. Duh. This switch, those doors appear. Do these first. Poltergeist, hey, a statue boss at a statue. Very quickly glance over to Poltergeist's weaknesses. Poltergeist is there, slow, you can even use stop on him. And he's weak to poison, absorbs fire, and absorbs wind. Do I have slow or stop on you? Most definitely do not. Absorbs that, so we just want to hit him with anything that is not fire or wind. So we're gonna hit him with Pearl twice. Then hang out in the menu here. And let's see if Terra has it in her to take down an actual statue boss on a statue. Luckily we have X magic on Terra, so that is at least a good chunk of damage. Cast Pearl twice again. Thank you, Strago, for contributing with taking a picture of this occasion. There comes a Merton. I think I had a shield that, yeah, negates. Good. Somehow it didn't hit Strago, that's confusing. Merton is supposed to hit everything. We're just gonna hang out. Strago doing attacks is not all that useful, we prefer cheesing with menus. Come on, start your cast. There we go. We got some difficult bosses on the on the final stretch. I've had plenty of runs where like 2 out of the 4 bosses here are different versions of Ultros, which is hilarious. Well, we got a good showing for the marathon at least. A little curious case of look at all this that can go wrong. I'm gonna start casting ice now instead because of my mana amount. Should still deal decent damage, yeah. Might be enough. Nope. Oh, that healed me. Fantastic. Thank you, Poltergeist, for doing an attack that I absorb. And there goes Poltergeist, great. Then we can at least save before attempting Magimaster more. Great. Terra learned Cure 3 as well. Something that we wanted to have done earlier. Then we go here, we use, let's how many, I think I was running out of sleeping bags. That's fine, we can use 1 here. Let's see, Seraphim is the one that we want for the other. Let's re-equip you with Siren, because we're going to need that for the final fight. Then equip you with Fixed Dice. Esper, we want you to have... Oh yeah, yeah. We could have learned Ultima. Do that. Do we have a wall ring? If I have a wall ring, I do. Cast Reflect. That'll just have that auto-equipped and Realm gets the keys it herself. Okay, you just toss your Fixed Dice. You cast Reflect on yourself. And then hope for some good rolls. That's the strategy. We are in hope mode. Okay. Do we have any healing on you? Only life 2. It's not a lot, but sure, keep yourself alive a little bit. Might need a bigger heal now. No, actually that's fine. That was less fine. Oh, good roll. Okay. Please survive. Okay. Magic. Life 2. We really need luck to do better. We really need luck to get up and stay up. Okay, you attack. Decent roll. Doom. Huh. Yeah, no. That's not gonna... If only he casted Berserk, then he would no longer be able to cast spells himself. Go into defense mode. Please die. Oh god. Luck, please. You're making me nervous here, buddy. Okay. I can feel it, he's so close. One more good roll, lock, come on. Huh? No? Oh, flare star. No, come on, don't cast 2 spells in a row. I know that means that he's low. I know that that's what it means, but I don't want you to cast multiple spells in a row. Oh god. Alright. We need better rolls. We need luck to do better. We can definitely get through this though, we just gotta have a little bit more luck. I'm very happy though that I've accounted for this in my estimate. Making nice use of that time. Showing people basically what can happen. Do I have another wall ring? I do not. Did I heal? I did not. Let's just use normal potions, that's fine as long as the lock is high. That should be fine. I'm gonna walk into the room and I'm actually gonna do even sillier things. Unequip the wall, the Moogle charm, just for getting haste on the running shoes. If we can get luck to get turns a little bit faster, a little more often, that might already save our life. You guys reflect on yourself. That's a good roll. More of that luck. Come on, buddy, you got this. Get that elixir. I might even just use the elixir right away. Okay, reflect both of them, good. Oh. Okay. Actually, just use that X potion. Not doing okay. Might just use I really don't want to waste my healing items, but we don't have too much of a choice at this point. Normal attack. Probably not gonna do much. Whatever. There you go. Demonstrate how much defense this guy has. Well, luckily we have still have reflect up. Do I actually have... Forward gravity rod. Okay, don't really have a use item for damage. If only Realm could have come with Throw. If you have the ability Throw, then that really takes care of a lot of problems generally. Mudlock, I need higher rolls on you. Merton's coming on in. Yeah, we're gonna need to use that elixir. Decent roll. We want more of those 7k rolls that you had earlier, bud. Oh, your reflect has run out. It's fine. Yes, okay. Thank God. We got the mega elixir for the final battle as well. Alright, now that I can breathe again. Yato, you wanna read something out while I breathe? Nope, I forgot the Moogle charm. What the?
I mean, you're doing well so far. But yes, once again, we are raising money for Mind, which is a national organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations will go to Mind. And GG's on beating that annoying boss right there.
Oh, what a prick. There we go. Why couldn't we get that roll just now, Locke? Maxed out his damage roll there. Oh boy. Alright, Fumbaba, a fat stack of health. This man just has a lot of HP. That's mostly the fight. It's weak to bio. Sadly, we don't have bio. Go, another good roll. Now that the annoying boss is down, all the good rolls are coming out of Locke's dice. There we go. That means one more boss to go before the final boss. Now, the final boss can still give us a lot of trouble, so I'm not saying this is in the bag just yet. But at least the troll from earlier is gone now. Gonna do this. Use that tent. We have just about enough healing items. Or between things. Did you actually manage to learn... Oh, I forgot, didn't I? Yeah, I think I forgot to set... Or did Dorado have? Yeah, I forgot to set up the Cure 3. That's annoying. But we can set you up with Odin. And any others. A Spirit that I want. We had Golem on somebody else. Auto Earth Elemental attack. Remedy. You know what? Yeah, Remedy might actually be good. Okay, one more boss to go. On this team can actually go here now. Were you completely set up? You had Siren. Yep. All right. Oh yeah, there. Them. Nope. Press wrong. Magimaster comes around and scrambles my brain. Okay. And what do we have here? Add my weapon. At least this is the easy version of the boss. And so we should just win by holding the A button. The Shadow's just gonna end up jumping and stabbing. Guess we can also wait and see if we can... That's rude. Completely forgot he had that. Yeah, these two might be dead. Is Atma weapon gonna give me trouble now? What is this run? What's going on here? Kill. Come on, man. Wow. Alright, you know, this might as well happen at this point. What a time. This run had, like, the potential to be my best run ever. Alright, let's go back to these. Can I do anything with them to... No, not really. It's magic, I guess. Oh wait, we had an aura lens. Can you use aura lens? Dang. Okay, so like Dragoon stuff deals more damage with lances. So if you have one and your character can equip it, that is just even better. Well, let's do this again. And then maybe... this should be okay. If I don't misremember its weakness, yeah. Yep, did not have enough mana on account of Gogo barely having leveled up. We got an Illumina proc here. You cast Quarter. You jump and you mimic the jump. That might be good. There we go. Gogo can mimic anything. Also free of cost, so if you have like somebody casting an Ultima and Gogo then mimics the Ultima, then you get a Ultima with no magic, no MP cost. Hey, and Gogo actually gets the kill with a little stab there. Good job. What was that, 68 damage for the kill? No, 344. I saw it on the replay. Hooray. Okay, we can actually get set up for the Kafka fight now. This fight is very technical. It's got a lot of different separate parts to it. Which is kind of why I like it, but it's also very dangerous because of that. Do you have Golem? You have Golem. Okay, good. No. Save here. Anything else I need to set up before we go? I don't think so. Just need to bring you here. And equip your Moogle Charm for something more useful. Oh, what would be... Oh, Genji Glove? Did I never notice getting a Genji Glove? What the... Alright. What did... Alright. Sure. One of the best relics in the game, my brain just didn't even register having it. Allows you to use two weapons at the same time. Would not have helped much against Magimaster, because we would have had to have another armor-piercing weapon there, but still. Right, so this is a 4-phase fight, roughly takes probably 10 minutes or so, if everything goes well. And every individual part has its own weaknesses. And the last thing is a big damage race with a couple of dangerous things to look out for. So the first part, we have a big arm that you can either use Petrify on or Insta-Death. And then the other two parts we're just going to end up nuking. You can cast Slow on it, or hit it with water or earth stuff, but, you know, those aren't very common. So, Eggman, Sprite for one final time. Let's see what's the order of characters that we want. We want Shadow, Lock, Terra, Realm, and the others for good measure. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get this time. You, do we have instant death on you? Don't remember who has the... Oh yeah, you have Odin. We can't double cast that. I'm probably gonna cycle. You had Golem. Break. Good, you have an instant death, and we can sick and save the Odin for phase 2. Phase 2 is one that we definitely do not want to do much. Oh, haste too is actually very useful to have. We missed the break, sadly. We're gonna cast a fire too after that. Did you have break? You have mute. Okay. You try to cast. Oh, X Zone is the other instant death. I knew somebody had it. Okay, sit in menus as much as we can again. Of course. X Zone is another instant death spell. Let's see if it hits. I think that hit. Let me double check. Yep, that definitely killed it. Gonna nuke the face first, and then the hand, because the hand just deals one big attack in damage, and the face, if you kill the face last, does a big quake attack that hits everyone. So we want to make sure to kill the top part first. That is down now. 9k damage on that roll, very nice. A little careful here. I think that should be nearly done. Aha! I gambled on a Ragnarok proc and it actually worked. Not the smartest thing to do. Alright, cool, that's phase 1. Phase 2 is probably the thing where a lot can go wrong. We want to insta-kill a part, we want to mute a part, and then we want to nuke the other ones in order. The guy at the front we label hit, that is the one we want to kill last. The guy in the back, magic, is second to last. Tools is the one that we insta-kill. And the tiger face is the one that we just DPS raise down with preferably a lot of ice spells. That is this phase in a nutshell. You had Odin, so we're going to see if Odin gets the instant kill. Who had mute? I don't remember who has mute. Oh, you got a... Okay, you actually gonna cure everybody. And that one, somebody had Siren. Did you? Oh, you have mute as a spell. If that works, then that is good enough by me as well. Let's see for a moment. Okay, Tools got one shot. That is brilliant. Now you see the power of Cure 3. The thing that we desperately needed on the other team, actually. Mute. Let's see if that works. Okay, it doesn't say miss, so that is great. So now we nuke the tiger face with ice spells if we have them, which we do. So this went a lot better so far than I thought it would, especially after what happened there with Magimaster. But we're not in the out of the woods yet, because the last two phases definitely also have their own set of challenges to them. You saw that Magic was trying to cast a spell on us, but nothing happened. Okay, that is that one down, so now we do that one, kill the one in the back. Alright. The Dragoon stabs are also a little bit random if you got the multi-damage. If you got a Dragon Horn on it. So it randomly selects a target. Okay, let's see, we do have that. We do have Ethers as well, but we run out of magic too early. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to target that one just yet. Magic should be nearly dead. You actually will use an Ether on yourself. Ethers, of course, restore just magic power, mana, points, whatever they're actually called, MP. I've also played a lot of Link to the Past where you actually refer to your magic as magic. Which, you know, that confuses the brain sometimes. Okay, that is magic down. Great. Off to fight hit. We know when he's dead when he uses an attack called 10 hits, which is probably why everybody refers to him as hit. and that is 10 regular attacks of like 300 damage or something. It is the least dangerous thing. There you go, there's 10 hits. Least dangerous attack that one of these parts can do. So next up, tier 3 is a 2-part boss. You got Sleep is the guy in the front. We refer to him as Sleep because he looks like he's sleepy. And the one in the back is simply labeled Girl because, I don't know, people were not creative in naming that one, I guess. We do want to end up killing Girl first because she can resurrect the other one and it has a lot less health. We have to hit it with non-elemental damage because it absorbs everything else. So we don't have non-elemental on you. We also cannot inflict them with any status effects. So we're gonna just swap to the characters that have non-elemental, which is mostly the dice, I think, currently, because we still haven't really gotten much better out of that. See, okay, our stabs also, so our physical characters are carrying this turn. That is very bad. Let's see. Do we have life 3? We do not have life 3. So yeah, it absorbs our one attack and then the other thing procs. We do not want many stabs to happen on there. I'm actually gonna prop a heal. You attack that one again. We need the dice rolls essentially to do most of the work here, which... fantastic, right? This again. And it's healing again. I think Girl only has like quad 9 in health. So essentially... yeah, we're gonna have Shadow die in a moment. We're just gonna resurrect with the others. You life 2 on Shadow. What do we have? What else? Not a lot else to mention here. We're just gonna have to keep jumping and fighting with Locke. Nope, I said Realm to fight. Well, Realm also deals neutral damage, I guess, so... I know for a fact that Terra's weapon does not, because that is a fire elemental weapon. We need 4 stabs, please. Shadow. They sure are making this hard on us. Yeah, let's do X Magic Cures. Come on, stab it better. Okay, good. Now we can hit the main one. It's gotta be a little hard for me to determine when he's close to death. But essentially in a few attacks I'm gonna want to use Golem. Because Golem can prevent us from getting insta-killed by him. Why'd you have to do that again? Ether yourself. Are you? No, okay. It just procs light. You life 2 on this one. I think Shadow had Golem, so as soon as Shadow gets a turn again, we'll be summoning Golem. Might actually have to hang back for that. Because magic attacks do deal a lot of damage. You had Unicorn. You had Siren, which we did not need to use. Terra's about to die though, so we kind of want to wait for that. It's a little annoying to have to wait for that. Okay, great. Let Terra die for a second. And cast a life 2 on her. And as soon as that is up, we cast Golem. And then we get to nuking. Is you targeting that? Lovely little doofy looking golem. It's gonna protect us from the mean instant death spell. Those are very expensive. Might be good though right now. Medio. Oh, we do not want that. Okay, didn't hit many people. This last stretch of the run has been nerve-wracking. Sadly, it looks like I will be going overestimate a little bit, but I blame it all on Magimaster. I should have set. Okay, there's calmness. Okay, final here now. The Doom, I believe, should fade away. At the very least, we're not losing Realm here, which is the most important part. Final fight here. We essentially just want to do a lot of nuking the boss. Wait, that's not Dr. Eggman. We were fooled. It was just Kefka in an Eggman suit. Nice little opening stabs. Thank you a lot. Thank you. Okay. No, we're just gonna nuke. Ooh, that's a good roll. Max damage roll. Gonna wait a little bit because I expect he's gonna use Fallen Angel now. Anytime. Which we want, yeah, Fallen one. So then we're gonna use the Mega Elixir to say no to that. At least something good coming out of that Magimaster. And then we're just gonna cast a bunch of flares with you. And then time is gonna come up the moment that we hear the crackle on Kefka's health, so it could be literally at any moment. I'm gonna try and call it out as best as I can. I should have sat in that menu longer. Nope. Cast an Ultima. Yikes. Yep, that was to be expected. Life 2 and then Cure 3 on everyone. Life 2 luckily is a resurrection spell that recovers you at max health again. So, let's see. And that's time. Ooh. That is it. We did it. Yeah, again, if that Magimaster wasn't as mean as it was, this would have ended like 20 minutes ago. It is what it is. The nature of randomizers. You get to show the... I got to show like the best of the randomizer, which is going through a whole bunch of cool checks, gathering things, doing all the things you need to do. And then I got to show the worst right at the end of Kefka's Tower. So that is what it is. Yeah, so real quick shout out to that community of Worlds Collide. I don't really talk to them all that much, but all the interaction that I've had with them has been absolutely delightful. Lovely bunch of people. And I don't know, follow my channel if you enjoy randomizers and such. I play them on the regular. That is it for me.
Well, thank you very much, KillerChair. I hope you all enjoyed this amazing run. It was so great to watch. A randomizer, really sadly over estimate, but it is what it is, happens to the best of us. Just hang on tight, we will go to a small intermission real quick, and then we will switch over to Pokemon Scarlet with Chrysosaurus.